Module 4. Why do we need to know about the different types of training methods used in sports? Sports coaches need to know that there are a number of different methods to train with, and the advantages and disadvantages of each method of training. Each sports training method is unique and has its own advantages and disadvantages. Certain types of training complement specific sports, such as continuous training works well with athletes who compete marathons, and sports coaches and athletes should be aware of these and how to best incorporate them into their training programs. There are 5 methods of training: the continuous training, fartlek training, circuit training, interval training, and cross training. But I prefer to work out with only 2 methods. Interval training. Interval training is built upon alternating short, high-intensity bursts of speed with slower, recovery phases throughout a single workout. The interval workouts can be highly sophisticated and structured training that is designed for an athlete based upon his or her sport, event, and current level of conditioning. An interval training workout may even be designed based upon the results of anaerobic threshold testing that includes measuring the blood lactate of an athlete during intense exercise. Interval training works both the aerobic and anaerobic system. During the high-intensity efforts, the anaerobic system uses the energy stored in the muscles for short bursts of activity. Anaerobic metabolism works without oxygen, but the byproduct is lactic acid. As lactic acid builds, the athlete enters oxygen debt, and it is during the recovery phase that the heart and lungs work together to pay back this oxygen debt and break down the lactic acid. It is in this phase that the aerobic system is using oxygen to convert stored carbohydrates into energy. Interval training adheres to the principle of adaptation. Interval training leads to many physiological changes: efficiency, as well as increased tolerance to the build-up, improved performance, greater speed, and endurance. Interval training also helps avoid injuries associated with repetitive overuse, common in endurance athletes. Intervals also allow an athlete to increase training intensity without overtraining or burnout. Adding intervals to a workout routine is also a great way to add cross-training to an exercise routine. Designing the right interval routine can be sophisticated or casual. Elite athletes may go to sports performance lab to have blood lactate and exercise metabolism testing performed to determine the best interval training routine. Beginners should start with short intervals under 30 seconds, fewer and reps, more rest. Elite athletes can up the intensity, time, and frequency of training. Circuit training. Circuit training is a workout where you go from exercise to exercise to exercise with little to no rest in between the exercises. An example would be doing a set of exercises, just like what I am doing. Some of the benefits of circuit training is that it is highly time efficient. By keeping up a moderate to intense pace, you can complete a full body routine in about 15 to 30 minutes of exercise. Circuit training can improve your strength and cardiovascular fitness. By doing strength training exercise and having little to no rest, you are improving your muscular strength and muscular endurance, and you are keeping your heart rate elevated, which will work your respiratory system. By switching up the exercise you are doing in circuit training sessions, it can keep you mentally stimulated. Many people, including me, get bored doing the same exercise routines over and over again. Changing exercise and trying new and more challenging movements stimulates your brain and can keep exercise interesting. Circuit training can be done just about anywhere. You can do routines in the gym, at home in an open space, or even outside at a local park in fresh air. Circuit training sessions burn a lot of calories. By keeping your body moving, It is using more energy. Most people can burn from 150 to 200 calories doing a 20-minute body weight only circuit training session. So let's go and rewatch the video as the example of doing the interval training and circuit training. So, come on. Thank you for watching.